It actually goes back to 1989, and I was chairing the education committee for the Chamber of Resources, and we noticed the economy was heating up, so we did what could be called roughly a supply-demand skill balance for the province with the government, and boy, that's when our eyes got open wide. And the average age of a skilled tradesperson in Alberta was 47, and in some of the key trades it was in the 50s. Basically, it was devastating for me as CEO of Syncrude, because I was thinking of oil sands development. If we didn't fix this, we could kiss oil sands development goodbye. So it's amazing. Today, everybody talks about the fiscal regime and things like that as being the key that enabled the oil sands, and it was very helpful, but there was many other things. But I would say this was the biggest, because today we have over 10 times as many apprentices as we did in 1989. We have over 66,000 apprentices in this province. But think what would have happened if we hadn't started that whole shift in 1989. Education is the key. It's the great equalizer for opportunity. That's the way I like to talk about it. If young people today don't get, for example, a grade 12, that's a minimum. There's not much you can do. But if they get the education, you can do everything with them. Careers of the Next Generation is a very unique private-public sector partnerships. If you really want to make change, not only do you have to have the policy setting at the top, but you need to be on the ground, right out in the community. We're 250 communities, and all of the reserves schools and Métis settlement schools in the province and that. And we actually reached over 70,000 of our young Albertans last year. If you're in a company or any area where you're all doing the sort of same thing, you kind of look at the world the same. You get out in that volunteer sector and you soon realize that there are people who are equally as intelligent as you who will take an issue and look at it quite differently than you. And that's the key to leadership today, in my opinion. It's not finding out where we differ, it's finding out where we're the same. The piece of advice I would like to give young people is, first of all, find out what you're passionate about. Pursue what really turns you on and interests you. But also recognize that as you get older, you change, the world changes, other opportunities come out there, and be ready to jump on that train when it goes by.